Alright, so after you completed the outside of the vehicle, you need to get inside the vehicle and perform a light check for the inspector. First thing you want to do is turn your headlights on. You've turned on your running lights, your marker lights, and clearance lights. Then you want to turn your turn signals on. Left turn, right turn, brake lights, and then your four-ways. After that, the examiner signal him forward, check clearance and the marking lights on the front of the, or on the side of the trailer. When he gets to the front of the truck, you got your high beams, low beams, left turn, right turn, four-ways, and then your clearance lights. After that, the examiner will come in and sit down. After the examiner gets in the truck, tell him, put my seatbelt on, make sure it's not frayed or damaged, it's clicked into the lock position. Then you check your free play in the clutch. And tell him, I have proper free play in the clutch. The clutch goes down, ensure the truck's in neutral. Turn the key, one click to the right, ABS light on and off. Start the truck. Oil pressure comes up, you can release the clutch. You want to start with your gauges. So my oil pressure is about 75. My water temperature is at 100. My RPMs are running at 600. My volts are at 14 volts. Speedometer, I will check when I do the service brake test. My fuel is about 3/4. My primary air is at about 100. My secondary air is at about 100. Then show him the indicators again. Now he wants to see them on the inside. So, four-ways are working. Left turn is working. Right turn is working. And our high beams are working. Alright. Then show him with windshield wipers. Windshield wipers are working. And my fluid. Then we go to our HVAC. My fan speed is working properly. My temperature control is working properly. And my mode select is working properly. Go to the steering wheel. Steering wheel has no excessive free play or less than 10%. My city horn works. My air horn works. Gets us to the mirrors. Mirrors securely mounted and adjusted properly, both sides. My windshield is not cracked or leaking. I have my fuses in the glove box or fuse box. Fire extinguisher securely mounted, charged properly. And then behind us we have our 3 triangles securely mounted and stored properly. Alright, after you've done all that, you want to do the parking brake test. Put the clutch in, find second gear, make sure your trailer button's in, parking brake is out, ease up on the clutch till you feel a little pull. My parking brake's working. Now reverse it. Pull my trailer, push my parking, and I'm going to do a trailer brake test. Trailer brakes are working. Put light pressure on the service brakes, push in the trailer brake. Alright, service brake test. After the trailer brake test, push in, make sure both buttons are in, both hands on the steering wheel, look around, ease the clutch out, truck moving, clutch in, put the brakes on. Then tell the examiner my service brakes work, my speedometer moved, and I had no ABS warning light. After that, we do the lab test and go right into the lab test. So all you have to do from this position is leave it in gear, leave the buttons in, and just turn the truck off. Once the truck's off, we release the clutch. We have it in gear to keep from rolling. We turn the key one click to the right. We need to energize the truck for the alarms, and also mention ABS light on and off. First part of the lab test, we're going to press the hold the brake for 60 seconds, watching our air tanks right here. After initial drop, no more than 4 psi in 60 seconds. Alright, for the examiner, wait 60 seconds. For demonstration, I just did about 30. Now, we're going to pump the brakes to around 60 psi, and my alarm should go off. There's my low air alarm, went off around 60 psi. Now I'm going to pump the brakes down to between 20 and 45 psi, and my 2 spring brakes should engage. There they go, both spring brakes engage at around 25 psi. After that, explain to the examiner how you're going to start the truck. I'm going to push the clutch in, put the truck back in neutral, and start the truck. At this point, wait for further instructions from the examiner. It should be the backing exercise.